We have had a particularly snowy winter this year here in the Hudson Valley, and this past week was no different. There's a still beauty to winter where, as you wander around, the world can feel very still and quiet when it's blanketed in snow. So I think that's the thing I've been enjoying the most about this winter. But it doesn't come without its challenges. All right, I was dumb. I found this beautiful little patch when I was driving of like beautiful trees, and I just wanted to get out and take pictures, and I'm now parked like this in the snow. And so we're gonna see what this little Jeep here can do. Please don't be stuck. Please don't be stuck. Please don't be stuck. Please don't be stuck. Oh, she's good, this Jeep. Thank you, Jeep. It's been about every other day that we get a fresh coat of snow lately. And while I do think it's beautiful, I am kind of wearing out with the snow. So someone had made a suggestion in the comments that I loved. They said, "Have you ever tried watering your plants with snow?" I have not, and so I decided to do it. I brought in a few pots of snow and put them in my shower to let the snow melt, and then left them in there for a while so that the water would warm up so that my plants would not have freezing cold water. And meanwhile, I heated up some chili that I had made the other day so that I could get nice and cozy and warmed up too. Hey buddy, you wanna watch Betty? You wanna watch Betty? I snuggled up on the sofa with my chili and my chihuahua to enjoy the latest episode of Will Trent.
I think you accidentally left some caffeine in the world today.
Hi, little boy.
Yeah, I've been a little tired lately. It helps me.
I'm sitting here all cozied up. I've got my candles on. There's still a little bit of light. My popcorn, my chihuahua, my Olipop. So yeah, this is a cozy little evening. And I was just looking at the time. It's 5:24 and it's still light enough to see out, which means within a month, this will still be very much like daylight and I will not be wanting to curl up on the sofa. Well, maybe I will, but I probably won't be wanting to curl up on the sofa because that's more of a winter thing for me in the evening. So yeah, I'm gonna enjoy it while it's here. I was just thinking like, I can't wait to be out like working in the garden at this time of day. Doing things out and about, going to parks, meeting friends in parks, all those kinds of things. And that's coming really soon. So I'm going to just really, instead of thinking about how much I want to be doing that, I'm going to enjoy the tail end of this little cozy time of the year where it's, dark early because it will not be dark this early very soon, which is very exciting. But for now, we're cuddled up watching Will Trent and someone is trying to eat all the popcorn. Oh, boy. One of the things I think is the hardest for me at this time of the year is that it gets much harder to take walks outside, especially in the woods, because all the trails are covered. This was actually the Appalachian Trail that I was on. This trail does not seem super well marked, but the good thing is nobody has been on this section of the trail so far today, so my footprints should get me back regardless. All right, I'm on the right track. I love being out here in winter. Like, I would never come off of a path in summer and sit out on a tree because of how bad the ticks are. But in the winter, not that it's not possible, but it's probably unlikely I'm going to get a tick today. So I get to actually go out and like be among the trees and not have that fear in the back of my mind. I did not feel like getting off my sofa this morning, but I'm really glad I did. And yeah, I was going to just do indoor crafts because it snowed, and I was like, I'm not going to clean off my car and get out, but sorry, buddy. Just trying to give you some arms. Work. Just when I start to feel like I cannot take winter anymore, that's when I have to remind myself of the perks that are happening right now because of winter. Without any leaves on the trees and then with snow on the ground, the light coming in the cottage is so bright and sunny, even on gray days. But when the sun is out, it's just beautiful. It did take a good day or so for all the snow to finally melt and then for the water to kind of come up to more of a room temperature. But then I was finally ready to go ahead and water my plants, and I made sure to tell them that they were getting an extra special treat this day. And I definitely made sure to let my brand new fig get some of this special snow water. She has been here for a week now, and already there are some new leaves popping out at the top. So I think she's happy where she is. I'd like to thank Hungry Root for sponsoring this video. You may have already heard about their amazing pre-made meals, but did you know they also have groceries that you can easily add to your weekly order? I love that. So I've got some shrimp and some coconut curry sauce with some chickpea pasta, which I think will make a delicious meal. Of course, I've got all my veggies. Of course, I've got my chocolate. Broccoli, asparagus, Brussels sprouts, all kinds of things to make some salads with. I did try one pre-made meal. This is the chicken burrito bowl, and it turned out to be delicious. And the thing I think is so cool is that the gel pack it came with to keep everything cool from spoiling is a gel pack that is both plant food and drain safe. I am not able to eat gluten, dairy, or peanuts, so it was so easy to filter those things out while I was shopping. There's also no high fructose corn syrup, artificial sweeteners, or preservatives in any of Hungry Root's food. For a limited time, you can get 40% off your first box, plus get a free item in every box for life. Click the link below or go to hungryroot.com and use the code LittleBohoCottage. I was supposed to be working today. I had a long day scheduled, a photo shoot that canceled or had to reschedule. So I should be home just working on other stuff. But I decided to come see how beautiful the river looks in the snow. And I thought it was going to be like even snowier than where I am, but it's actually less snowy. But I brought Charlie because he loves coming here in the summer. I don't know if I've ever brought him here in the winter. So we'll see how he feels about it. Charlie loves coming to this river in the summer, so he was so excited until he wasn't. Did you know where you are? I know, hold on, slow down, buddy. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Oh, there's no path. You don't care? You want me to pick you up? Come here, there's no path. Do you know where you are, bud? Wait, wait. You can't get down. It's too snowy. You're okay. Buddy, you're okay. You love coming here in the summer. Okay. Well, Charlie made himself very, very clear he does not want to be out here. So he's resting in a very sunny spot. And it's very sunny because all the snow is reflecting. So he's happy, and I'm going to spend some time down here at this river because, yeah, this place always makes me happy. The way that the sun falls here, it does not hit the one side of the river. So it was like the world across the river was completely in blue, and then the river a different blue, and then where I was standing was just bright white and vivid. It was such a beautiful contrast to look at. I'm not sure if this is... Oh yeah, there's ice under me. Okay, so yeah. Oh yeah, that's water. Okay, so I probably shouldn't be standing on this. All right, well, I was just, whoop, yeah, still on ice. Okay, let me get off. I couldn't tell where the actual edge of the river was. Sunshine and some glittering water felt like the best way to handle the little winter blues that have settled in that I talked about last week. Being out in nature, it just makes me happy every single time. And yeah, sunshine bouncing off of the snow and the sound of the water, and nobody but the ducks to share it with, which is one of the perks around here. Things get very crowded in the summer and in the fall, but in the winter, many of the parks are empty, which I have to admit is how I like them. Watching the ice is mesmerizing. It's kind of melted, kind of breaking, kind of not, because it's only like 35 today, but the sun is so bright that everything's kind of melting. It's so good. This is kind of my happy weather, cold but sunny. Not Charlie's happy weather. He's taking a nap in the car, nice and toasty, but this is my happy weather for sure. I'm going to have to figure out a way to squeeze in the photo shoot and all the editing that I'm going to have to do now at the end of the month. But this little bonus day off was a really, really nice surprise. There's only one spot in this town for coffee. It's kind of pricey, but I was like, all right, if I drive past it and there's parking anywhere in the vicinity, I'll stop. And that's where it is. So I'm stopping. This is just the cutest little coffee shop slash little gift shop full of all kinds of fun little treasures. Okay. One day I definitely want to live in a house painted a crazy fun color like one of these. I kind of loved the blue more than the yellow, but the yellow was pretty happy too. Okay, excuse me, you can't have it the whole thing. You can get some licks off of it. Here you go. You were such a good boy, buddy. I only stopped to get a coffee because I wanted to use their bathroom, and then I went in and they had gluten-free sourdough, which I was like, what? okay, I'm gonna have to get a sandwich. And then as I was waiting for her to make the sandwich, I was smelling the different perfumes they had. And normally I like all scents that are chemical bother me tremendously. But like even more like natural perfumes, I smell them and it's just instant headache. But I started smelling the ones there and didn't do that. Like they were just all so good. And I sprayed this cardamom one. And I would have bought it if they had it. They were out of it. But I'm going to have to look it up online because. And then Charlie got his little treat from the dog store, which I didn't even know existed. Then he took a walk for me. Like, I don't know if he loved it, but he wasn't panicked 3/4 of the time. And it just always makes me happy when he's willing to take a walk with me. So, and now I'm parked over by the river and I'm going to eat my sandwich. And yeah, I was not supposed to be gone quite this long. So I'm going to have to go home and get to work. And yeah, but I'm going to enjoy my little sandwich by the river here and then get back home. Another week, another attempt at my reverse tie-dyeing. I had bought 2 of these dye removers, color removers, and I tried the one and failed. I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago. And I shared that. It just didn't work out because the robe had too much polyester in it. I didn't realize that. It felt like cotton, but it had too much polyester. So I thought I would try again. And this time, I happen to be wearing what I'm trying to recreate, which is these pants, because I'm always wearing these pants. They're my comfy pants. They were really cute when I got them. And actually people used to be like, wow, I love your pants everywhere I went. Now they're just starting to look really ratty. And I never had bought them as like wear out pants. I bought them to wear in the house. I just have been so comfy in them / a little bit lazy. And I wear them a lot. So there's holes literally like forming all down the inseam. They're just worn through. So I thought I would try and recreate them with these pants here, which these were black. They just have been worn through that much, but they're almost like the same color at this point. Well, not quite. But so I don't know. This could be a giant failure as well, but I just thought I would try it. And this has, I think it was 90% I saw cotton. So in theory, that should do it. That should be enough cotton. 80% cotton. Okay. Well, the thing about attempting this is that if it doesn't work, it doesn't really matter. Nothing happens. So, and this is like $2. So I think part of me just wants to do these little crafts like this on the afternoons when the sun comes out, because we've had so much snow here, which I'm not sad about because I think it's going to help us have a much better spring and summer as far as the bugs go. But yeah, it's been a lot of snow. So it's just been gray and dreary and yeah. So on days like today where the sun has come out and I see in the forecast that the rest of the week will pretty much not have any sun, but instead we'll have lots more snow and ice falling. Just feels good to do anything outside. I bet some of you are shaking your head right now and being like, what on earth are you doing? That's not going to work. Or maybe some of you are like, yeah, it's going to work this time. I'm not sure, but only one way to find out. I don't know if this is like part of, I've been working really hard on trying to be less of a perfectionist. And I have always been a perfectionist, I feel like. I don't remember not being a perfectionist. And it's not like a fun, I don't know if it ever is fun being a perfectionist, but I would say I don't enjoy being a perfectionist. It really like hinders things in my life, keeps me from enjoying things because, yeah, unless it's like done right or done exactly the way I think it should be done or the way I think others think it should be done or whatever, then I don't enjoy it. And it's for sure held me back with many things in life. So I've actively been working on trying to be less of a perfectionist and just living a little bit more and saying, who cares if it doesn't work out? Who cares if it's not good? It doesn't have to be good. It's just, yeah, it is what it is. It's been something I've been working hard on. So I think that as I've been working on that more and thinking about it and yeah, just kind of letting that idea marinate in my head that it doesn't have to be perfect. Projects like this have become more appealing to me where it's for fun. And who cares if it turns out? If it doesn't, oh well. If it does, cool. That'll be really neat. But And even the idea, like, I don't think I would have before shared projects that didn't turn out properly with people, particularly in the way I'm sharing here on YouTube. I probably wouldn't have, but yeah, now I just don't care because, yeah, who can do everything perfectly all the time? None of us can, and it's just not fun trying to. So this is fun. Look at this. It's like a whole. It's like a giant heart. That's what it looks like. A giant blue heart. Which I guess if your heart's blue, that's not good. I feel good about it this time. I feel like it's gonna work. Okay, well, just like last time, it did not work. So I think I'm gonna give up on reverse tie-dyeing for a while.
You're tired, boy, after your adventures and your treat. Okay, baby. Night-night.
Thrifting flower paintings makes me so happy. And last week I thrifted a new one to put up. I feel like it's gonna look really good. I thrifted this little woven tapestry a while back, maybe 3 or 4 years ago up in Maine at this cute little thrift store. I don't think it was more than $2 or $3, and I thought it was so cute, and I've thoroughly enjoyed having it. But I also thoroughly enjoy finding new treasures. Yay! It matches so good in here. Yes, I love it. I also found this cute little sign that I put up a few days ago, which meant I had to change around the flower picture that was already hanging in its place. So I decided it would look really nice over in this area, just kind of brighten this little corner up. I really enjoy rotating my little thrifted pieces around, and sometimes I just run out of room to keep them or store them, or I decide it's time to part ways with it. And that's where I'm at with this little piece. I would love to give it to one of you if someone would like it. It's a little old, it's a little beat up, it's got some pills on it that need to be pulled off, but I think it's really cute. I think the best way to go about doing this is for me to put up a post on my Instagram page, and if you're interested in this little tapestry, just leave a comment there and I'll choose one of you lovely ladies to receive it. It will make me so happy to pass it on to one of you. I'll put a link to my Instagram below, and as always, I just want to say thank you so much for being here, and I'm wishing you all a wonderful weekend.